Here I am looking at tide tables. Now, I've got a commitment on July 29th. So I cannot work between July 29 and August 6th. But I also feel an urgent pressure to get my boat off of the beach. We're approaching typhoon season. Now, I got lucky. We have high tides here around July 22nd, which is great. So that's just a week before I gotta go. And even lucky as well that I have in between tides on the weeks leading into the high tides, where I can gain access to installing the through hole installations. And so there we go. I'm going to do my work here, and then I'll float the boat off the beach here. And I just noted in my calendar, so I got my high tides, my in-between tides, and just note the times, of course. So I'm ready to go. And it just feels good to be able to accomplish this goal with the extra difficulty of working in between the tides. But with that extra difficulty comes an extra level of freedom, because I can do this essentially at any given beach. You know, at least a beach that has a nice shape to it, where I can get the keel onto the sand and I can tie it off. And also using local materials has been a eye-opening learning experience as well, where you don't need any type of special wood or metal stands, you know, that you would find in conventional dry docks or boat yards. So this gives me just a much greater range of freedom and independence. And also I feel like it gives me a clarity of mind and a more exercised knowledge of working on boats, and seeing the crucial points of what needs to be done with the most efficient use of time. So hopefully I can share that with other like-minded sailors who are planning on sailing off with their boats, and let them know that you can do all your maintenance yourself, and you can utilize as much of nature as possible to do the maintenance that you need, and not be reliant on big infrastructure like we're reliant on in the States where I come from. It's expensive to get your boat out of the water, and every day it's not a fun experience. Cheers.